Hey, all you beautiful people. So, we're going to be doing a Purrely deck list, and from the title, as you can tell, it's going to be an adventure build of the Purrely. I tried Purrely's at my locals last weekend, and it did not turn out so well. I am still learning the deck, so um, it's still a work in progress. So, I'm not exactly like um, positive on the final results of this deck, or the final build of this deck. But post cyc or once we hit Cyberstorm, we're gonna be getting two new support, and those two new supports it's gonna be amazing. So I'm hoping that once we get the two new support, that we're gonna be at least a tier 1.5 at best, depending on what balance we're gonna be getting. So we're gonna just go off, start it off. We're gonna do 3 Purrely monsters. We have to even after the new support comes out, we're still gonna have to do 3. This card is really amazing. On summon, reveals top 3. If it's a spell or trap Purrely card, you can bring it to your hand. And then the second effect is to activate, and then you can exceed using the corresponding quick play spell card. Moving on will be the 3 continuous My Friend Purrely. So these on activation, not activation, but then once per turn you can look through your deck and then select 3 Purrely cards and then randomly shuffle, and then your opponent picks 1 card and you bring that to your hand. Second effect would be like if a Purrely XYZ monster you control leaves the field, you can add 3 Purrely quick play spells with different names from your graveyard to your hand. So that's actually really amazing. Moving on will be 3 Purrely Pretty Memory. This is one of the better ones because this one you're not required to have anything on field. So this one you don't really need anything on field. So you can just activate this. You and your opponent both gain 1,000. Then each one of the quick plays have a discard effect to special summon level 1 from deck. Then each one of them also has a effect once they're equipped as an attachment. It's a little bit much to explain, so I'm just trying to move this a little bit quicker. So if you're curious to know which one does what, you can look them up. So then that's it for the ultras that we got currently. Now we're going to Delicious Memory. Delicious Memory is actually the one that you kind of want to start off with. If you want to go to your towers, this is the one you really want, because this summons out Plump. This one right here, the green one. So it summons out Plump, and Plump can either eat up 2 spells or trap from either graveyard, quick play, if this is attached to it. Then also up to 3 times per turn, you can equip a quick play Purrely card if it's activated, but that's Plump's effect. So now we're going to Pretty Memory. Pretty Memory specials out this one. So Plump, this one, Pretty Memory. Oh, and the first one, the Ultra, sums out the blue one. So yeah, this one's really nice too as well. Each one of them, like I said, they all have the same effect. Where's the discard? Beyond that, yeah, they have the second effect as well once they're attached. We're only playing 2 field spells at the moment. 2 field spells feel fine right now. We're not playing like Terraform or anything like that. I feel like right now that these are like decent. I do like that they do protect the Purrelys, but then I feel like it's not enough, to be honest. The equip at the end phase is nice too, but once we get the new support from Cyberstorm, these will be a lot more viable. And then we're just playing 1 trap card. OCG is playing 3 trap cards, and I understand that because with the new quick play spell card that's coming out, lets you draw during standby phase. So what they do is they equip it onto the monster, and then they're gonna go into the trap. Or so standby phase you draw because that new quick play is equipped. So you draw a card during standby phase, then you activate this, and then you'll draw another card because it's a whole new monster. So it's like you're just getting pot of greeds off of using the trap card. But right now I feel like 1 in our format currently right now is just fine where it's at. That's it for the Purrely cards in the main deck. I feel like we're just waiting for Cyberstorm. Once we get Cyberstorm, we'll be good. Then here's the Adventure Engine. We got 3 Enchantress, 1 Gryphon, very self-explanatory. You can cut 1 if you want, but I'm okay with 3. 3 Rites, 1 Faithful, and 1 Dracoback. There's a lot of combo lines that I got with these. I'll show you guys in a bit. But the Adventure line just gives us a little bit more utility and helps us break boards or even create a board, and just having an Omnigate in case sometimes like you can play underneath, but then I don't know, I just really like this because like it gives us a lot of utility and helps us out back rows and stop like Veilers, Ashes, and stuff like that. Like we just start off with the adventure engine first. After that will be 3 Fenrirs. Fenrirs has its uses in this deck because what it does is basically it's just going to bring a card to your hand. So you're going to special it, you're going to activate to bring another Fenrir to your hand, and then you're just going to use that other copy in your hand to throw away using your quick play spell cards, or even just using it for the adventure engine. So these have its own uses. Also, it's just splashable, and then it just has monster presence. So that's really what Fenrir is really for. Just having that card in your hand so you could discard something else rather than something that's more important. That's really what Fenrir is there for. Then we're moving on to hand traps. Will be 3 Ash, 3 Imperms. I would want to play 9 hand traps, but then 3 is just fine right now. We're keeping it at consistent 90 or 990, 40. You can cut the 3 Fenrirs if you like. You can cut the 3 Fenrirs and play 3 Veilers. 3 Veilers would be nice. I feel like Nib right now is not really strong in this format at the moment because people are starting to learn and they're playing under Nib now. So at the moment, these are fine for me. You can definitely cut the 3 Fenrirs and play 3 Veilers instead. That is a viable option as well. 3 Prosperity because we do need consistency. This deck definitely needs to search. It's not always that you're gonna hit a Purrely card as much as we like it to. So you will need a Prosperity just to give you that little bit of consistency. And then last, the 40th card will be Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion has its own uses in this deck and it's actually really, really nice. I'll be showing that in a bit here. So that is exactly 40 cards. And we're going to keep at 40 because the deck, we do need to be able to see our engine and a few of our other cards as well. Starting with our main deck, our extra deck, we're going to Millennium Ice. Millennium Ice is what the Instant Fusion is for. The Instant Fusion is just for because to summon this out and it protects us from Ash, Ogre, Veiler, and also Droll. So that's really what Millennium Ice is for. But at the same time, it's also a level 1, so you can also link this off into a Link Revo or even a Relinquish Anima. And even if not then, if you were not to do those two, you can also use it to also link into your Nightingale and also SM Blue. So Millennium Ice actually has a lot of resources in this deck, so it kind of really makes sense. Also, it just serves as like even if you're going second, it still serves its purpose as well. So there we go. We just cut out 5 cards from the extra deck. There it is. Downerd and Zeus. I would play a second Zeus, but I don't have a second Zeus at the moment. But Zeus is really, really strong in this deck. If you've been following the Purrely decks, they can gain attachments really, really fast. So it's really easy just to play Zeus. 2 Plumps, 2 Beauty, 2 Happiness. So we're just playing 2-2-2 currently at the moment. So we're playing 2-2-2, and then we're gonna be playing 1 Happiness, 1 Noir. I don't have a second Noir, but if I have one, I'll cut one Happiness for Noir. Beauty is really nice. It's a monster negate. Plump is the one that equips. Quick play equips from the graveyard, either graveyard. Happiness is a aggro monster, so it's when you're going to battle and stuff like that. It also seems to serves the same purpose as the big one. Noir is the towers. Noir is the card that you really want to go into because if you just do towers and you do rivalry, then they can't kaiju you. So then you just sit on this huge thick tower. So that's really that's all I really do. These effects are really long, so I'm not gonna really dive into it. But then they each one of them have decent effects. The one I usually like to go for is just a Plump. If you're going first, second, yes, you want to go for Happiness, but then Plump is just really nice. Plump or even Beauty. Beauty being the monster negate is actually really nice if you don't draw a monster negate yourself. Last but not least is just our token. We're just using this as our token since we want it anyways. So I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna do a quick little combo guide that I've been cooking for a bit. Alright, welcome back. So we're gonna do this one really quickly. I don't want the video to run too long, but then this is just what we've been cooking for a bit. So it's Enchantress and any of these cards, because this can search out any copy. So basically what you do if you don't have a copy, you can just do this and search any of these. Just bring 3 of them and then your opponent's just gonna pick one. It's gonna be that card no matter what. So we're just gonna do like, we're just gonna go like here, like this. So we're gonna pretend like we have 3 extra cards in hand. So just they could be anything, But really what it is just like either Enchantress or Rite. Doesn't really matter which one you need. So just remember we have 3 cards right here. So we're going to go ahead, activate Enchantress, searching our Rite. We're going to go ahead, activate our Rite, specialing our token. So then also at the same time remember to actually have your Faithful as well. We're going to go ahead, activate Faithful, searching for Gryphon. Gryphon, discarding any card, doesn't really matter. So just remember that's one of our random cards in hand. So then we're going to go ahead, activate Gryphon to special summon, activate Faithful, just search for your Dracoback. We're going to, at this point, we're going to go ahead, activate Delicious Memory, any of them, any of the quick play. And then what you're going to do here is you're going to discard the Dracoback, searching your deck to special summon. So we're going to go ahead and special summon Purrely. You can use this to equip to any of them. Usually I equip it to just the token. Doesn't really matter which one you really equip it to. Each one of them have like a protection too as well. Or not each one of them, but like the two rares. We're gonna go ahead and activate the Purrely. Whatever you hit, it's gonna be chain 1, chain 2, the Dracoback. Bringing back the Dracoback, equipping it to the token. So here is just a really quick one. You still have 2 cards left in hand. You're gonna be revealing top 3. We didn't shuffle, so we're not gonna be seeing what top 3 is. So that's just one quick combo how you can do this. It's really simple, really easy. This way you avoid normal summoning too as well. Each one of the quick play spell cards will special summon the Purrely out regardless. So this is like the really easy way to do it. You just set up a quick board. You have an Omnigate, a bouncer, and then hopefully your Purrely. Either you have a quick play in hand, or you're gonna reveal one. But overall, this is like a really simple combo that you can do just with the Adventure Engine. I know the Adventure Engine is getting a little pricey now because of Sprite winning the YCS. So if you can get your hands on it, I think it's really worth it. Then we're gonna go into like just a smaller next combo. So here I'm just gonna show you how to get into like into your Noir. At first I was really kind of struggling with that, but then I was just winging it. So really what it is just to normal summon the Purrely and then activating just to reveal top 3. Hopefully you reveal another one. But I mean, even if you don't, oh well, I kind of messed that up. You should instant fusion first. Do your instant fusion, bring out your Millennium Eyes, so that way you're protected from Ash and Veiler, and Ogre, I guess. So then there we go. Then we're gonna just normal summon, reveal top 3. Hopefully you pull off one of the Purrely cards. If not, then you're just gonna activate Purrely, equipping. This will go into Plump. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna activate, gaining 1,000. You don't have to use the effect. You could just gain the life points, and then you're gonna activate Plump to equip. You're gonna go ahead and activate Memory, targeting to, and then you're gonna activate Plump to equip, and then you're gonna activate Plump itself to equip the spell card that you use, giving you five materials, and then this will be the 6 material total, being able to go into your Noir. So the Noir, that's how you make your towers quickly. It's just you do have to search for your spell cards. It's not necessarily that you have to have like all that. Just remember that you do have other spell cards too as well. Like you have your Rite in the graveyard, or you have something else, if Prosperity. But just remember that Plump can eat spells and traps from either graveyard. So it's like that's how you're going to be making it. That was just a small example if you were the only one going, or if you were the turn 0, so you were doing it. Going to Noir is actually really nice because you do get 1, 2, 3 bounces back to the deck. It's not a once per turn effect. As long as you have the Purrely, it's a quick effect. So Noir is really strong. So here you have your gain 300 and attack and defense per attachment. This one is once per turn you can send 1 card you control to the graveyard to attach one of your opponent's cards to your card, or to the card that it's attached to. This one's during battle phase. It can attack X number of amount that this is attached to. So like when I was doing it, we're gonna go into like Noir, and if like for example we're not doing that and we did the Adventure Engine, so we're going to the Adventure Engine. Like let's pretend this is up here right now. Usually I usually leave it up there regardless. So we'll have Faithful, Dracoback, Gryphon, and the token. So then we're gonna activate Noir to well, not really Noir, but the effect of a pretty memory to send the Dracoback to the graveyard to equip for your opponent, and then you're gonna activate the Dracoback to re-equip. So that's like just small things that you can do with this this line. I feel like it's really decent. It's not like the strongest deck right now, but then it's a fun deck. It's definitely a fun deck. It's not really like a competitive deck at the moment, but it can definitely have a lot of fun. I was surprised to see this actually being played at YCS. That was a surprise, but I can see why he played it. I think he was just trying to have fun, but then like it's just not competitive right now until after Cyberstorm. So we're just waiting for Cyberstorm at the moment. Not really gonna do a test hand. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do a test hand really quick. Alright, I had to kind of separate everything out, but then I was just gonna show a few shuffles here. Good or bad, we'll just play what we got. So you can give a nice clean cut or shuffle because it is still kind of like all together, stuff like that. So we're just gonna do a really quick one. Oh, and also the side deck. I'm not really decided on the side deck yet, so I'm not really gonna review anything. So we're just waiting. I'm just waiting to see what I want to do for finalizing the side deck. So okay, I think that's good. We're gonna do 1, 2, and 3. 3 cuts. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see what our top 5 is. So we got Pretty Memory, one of the Purrelys. So we don't have a Adventure Engine or even the Kashtira. So we're just gonna go standby main, activate Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion, gonna go ahead and grab us our Millennium Eyes just for protection. So then there goes that. We're gonna go ahead, normal summon our Purrely, activating Purrely to view top 3. Oh, nice. So we got Happy Memory, Purrely, and there's the Enchantress. We're gonna go ahead and grab the Happy Memory. So here we're already good to go into our towers. So we do got Ash as interruption as well. We're gonna go ahead, activate, eating up the Happy Memory. Going into Plump, wherever it is. Going to Plump. And then here we're gonna activate Happy Memory. Not even gonna special it. We're just gonna use it just to equip, or we're using it just to target and then Plump to equip. And then the same thing we're gonna do here, activate Delicious Memory and then equip to Plump, or Plump's effect to equip it, and then we're gonna use this quick effect to equip that spell. And here we go. Right off the bat, we got into Noir. We could just sit on Noir for a while because honestly, it's just the towers, and your opponent can't really out a towers unless they happen to draw a Kaiju. End phase, relinquish goes away, and then you just sit with the towers. It's the majority of the time when you watch OCG matches, they're just sitting with the towers as well. That's just one test hand, I guess. It's not too bad. I mean, it wasn't the best, but it was decent. Sitting with the towers, a lot of decks right now they can't even deal with towers, so it's kind of nice because it's unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. So it's actually really nice. But yes, it does lose to cards that tributes like Kaijus and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and just shuffle. Get a good, nice, deep shuffle. We're gonna go ahead and do a 3-piece cut here. 1, 2, and 3. Draw our top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this is pretty much almost the same thing. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead, activate Instant Fusion, bringing out your relinquish Millennium Eyes. Then we're gonna go ahead, activate the My Friend Purrely, activating that to search. So here we're just gonna reveal 3 Purrelys and then bring the Purrely to hand. It's not necessary for us to bring anything else besides that. Then we're gonna go ahead and cut. I'm gonna go ahead, normal summon, activate, revealing top 3. There's the right, there's the Fenrir, and there's the Enchantress. See, like that. That's what I mean by like sometimes we just won't draw exactly what we need. So we're just gonna go ahead, activate Purrely, equipping. Just going into either here you can go to a Plump, or you can go in. Yeah, well here we have to go to a Plump because of the card that we're equipping it with. So we're just gonna use the Plump. You're just gonna attach it. It's kind of a weak board. That's why I kind of said like this deck still needs a lot of improvements. It's really RNG. Like you're really hoping that you'll draw exactly what you need. It's still a nice deck. It's a really fun deck, but it's just, you know, like, it's just not the strongest at the moment. Once Cyberstorm comes out, we will be playing the pure version. Well, we might still be playing Adventure Purrely, just Adventure Purrely, because then we'll be maining rivalries too as well. But for now, this is what we got. So this is like overall, like I'm saying, this is just pre Cyberstorm. So this deck is just for fun at the moment. It's still nice. I do like it still, regardless of not being so competitive at the moment. Really fun deck still. I like it. It's something different. Having an EV deck in this, like in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's kind of cool. We'll go ahead and do a 3-piece cut. This will be the last one that we've been doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got Pretty Memory, right? Or Enchantress. Okay, so that's a really good hand. So this is the hand that I was hoping. Okay, this is perfect for our last hand. So we're gonna go ahead, activate Enchantress, banishing right off the bat, standby main, activate Enchantress, grabbing right. Oh wow. And then we're gonna go ahead, activate the right, bringing out our token. Brings out our token, and then don't forget to also bring out your Fateful, wherever it is. Bring out your Fateful. Here we're gonna activate our Fateful to grab our Gryphon, wherever it is. Oh wow, of course it'll be at the bottom. So we're gonna grab our Gryphon. So we're gonna have to discard one. Here we're just gonna discard the field spell. Not really necessary. We're gonna activate Gryphon to special summon, and then we're gonna activate Fateful to search for the equip spell. So we're gonna look for a Dracoback. Here we're gonna activate Pretty Memory. Pretty Memory, discarding the Dracoback, searching or specialing the Purrely. So special Purrely. And then we're gonna shuffle here. We're gonna do a cut. So we're gonna do chain 1, chain 2, Dracoback, equipping to your token. And then now we reveal top 3. 1, 2, and 3. Nothing. That's fine. Kind of sucks, but it's okay. Then we're gonna activate Purrely to overlay. So we're gonna go your delicious memory and that into your Plump. And then you're gonna activate Plump to equip 2. So you equip both of these. So then it's at 3, 6, 9, 12. So it gains 1200 defense. So it is at 33. Oh no, that's not right. What did I say? 3, 6, 9, 12. So 1200 plus 21. That's 3300. 3300 defense. And you're just sitting there. So 3300 defense. You got like your negate, your hand trap, Ash, and you have a bounce. Like if that's why I say like this deck is really RNG still, because we're still just trying to draw like the Purrely cards. So once we get the new spell card, we're gonna play 3 elves for sure. We're gonna play 3 elves of the new monster as well. It's gonna be giving the deck a little bit more consistency. So yeah, for now this is just a fun deck, and I'm just showing off what it can do at the moment. I know there's some other players who's been playing it for a while, and they can do a lot better than I can. This is what I've learned so far. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for coming in my video, or like, thank you for coming and watch my video. Comment below what you think about the Purrely archetype. Are you gonna be picking it up? Please subscribe, because we might be giving away this playmat too as well in one of my giveaways soon here. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time.